They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Purdue's offense will get first crack at it today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense on the first drive of the game. You're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with the safety to open this thing up.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Underwood. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
And this one started out kind of bizarre, haven't it? Like you got the defense that put 2 on the board. Now the special teams adds 3. All we need next is the defense to score. And wait a minute. Hey, guys, are we in Iowa?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Takes the handoff. It's McCovey. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Looking to take a shot. He's got it at the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put him in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this?
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Now adjusting. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Slips, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at at the 14-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the run down. He goes at the 39. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one and a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go dime package to nickel package. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Marsh. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
They'll run it from the gun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoby. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Back to pass. It's Singleton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
and it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. On the run, it's Haynes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
To the ground with the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Scanning the field is Singleton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Spin, still running. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Here's a heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Hayes. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air, it's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Quickly complete. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. One more snap coming before halftime. To throw on 3rd. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Underwood. The short hands, it's Marsh. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Give to the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Klein. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the beatdown has ensued.
Bringing the extra beef, this goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So here Here comes the Michigan offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his man. It's Marsh. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Underwood. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Gain of 21 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And it's a turnover on downs.
He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Get it out on the screen. Hard running there. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by just 1 over Rutgers. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Singleton. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's McCoby. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Going to sling it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Underwood. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Continues to fight for yards. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Ross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Underwood. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore.